Level 1. The Halcón. Lookout. You're 14, sitting outside an Oxxo in Jalisco with a prepaid phone and a folding chair. Your job is to watch the road. If you see National Guard trucks, you text a color. If you see unmarked black SUVs, you send a location pin. That means either rival cartel or federal police. You make $100 a week, cash. The local police drive by and nod. They're not the problem. The Marines are. They don't take bribes. One afternoon, you miss a convoy because you were on TikTok. 30 minutes later, your phone lights up with messages. Where were you? That night, someone you recognize gets pulled into a truck. You learn fast. This isn't a job. It's probation. Level 2. The Burrero. Courier. You're 17 now. They hand you keys to a Chevy sedan. Inside the door panels are vacuum-sealed packages of crystal meth. CJNG runs one of the largest meth production networks in Mexico, fueled by precursor chemicals from Asia. Your route is Guadalajara to the border, 6 hours. If state police stop you, the registration has a folded bill inside. Plata o plomo, silver or lead. They usually choose silver. One successful run earns you $2,500. You lie to your family and say you work logistics. Another driver from your neighborhood disappears after a checkpoint. No lawyer, no rescue. CJNG just assigns someone new the next morning. Level 3. The Sicario. Hitman. You're 20. You've proven you're loyal. Now they hand you a rifle. Often a modified AR platform or AK variant. CJNG is known for militarized tactics and training camps in rural areas. Your job is enforcement. Rival cells, unpaid debts, suspected informants. You're told it's business. You move in teams. Targets are fast and public, intended to send a message. You make $3,000 a week and drive a truck with ballistic panels. Your name earns fear in your colonia, but you sleep with a pistol under your pillow. The threat isn't just the government. It's rivals and anyone behind you in line for your spot. Level 4. The Jefe de Célula. Cell leader. You're 24 and command 8 to 12 men. CJNG operates in semi-autonomous cells that move product and protect territory. Each month you receive shipments. Meth, fentanyl, cocaine. You distribute to local dealers and collect payments. You keep a cut, the rest goes up the chain. Violence is now managerial. If a rival group tests your plaza, you respond without waiting for orders. A retaliatory strike goes wrong and civilians die. It makes the news. The mayor promises justice, but his campaign was financed by someone you know. Nothing happens, except more pressure from above for higher revenue. Level 5. The Cobrador. Collector. You're 27. Street violence is risky. Money is power. Now you collect protection from businesses. Auto shops, pharmacies, nightclubs. CJNG finances operations through extortion alongside drug trafficking. A small tienda pays $500 a month. A nightclub pays $10,000. Most comply. When someone refuses, you escalate. Property damage first, then short-term kidnappings as warnings. You skim a percentage before sending the rest up. You're making steady money, wearing designer brands, and your family's house has a new roof. But every collection run exposes your routine to rivals and federal task forces. Level 6. The Regional Operative. You're 32 and oversee multiple cells across a city. Your focus is logistics, coordinating labs, stash houses, and distribution corridors. CJNG's synthetic drug labs depend on steady precursor flows. You manage routes, bribes, and communications. Meetings rotate between safe houses. Phones are disposable. You also launder money through front businesses, car washes, construction firms, restaurants. Monthly flows run into the millions. The DEA is building cases through financial tracking. Your lawyer hints your name surfaced in an indictment. You switch to couriers and coded notes. Sleep drops to 4 hours a night. Level 7, the Plaza Boss. You control a territory now. Hundreds report indirectly to you. Every shipment, every payment, every violent dispute crosses your desk. CJNG's expansion strategy mixes intimidation with negotiated truces. You broker deals with local officials. Contracts, donations, favors. Those who refuse get exposed or displaced. You live in a fortified compound and move in convoys. Your job is politics as much as crime, avoiding wars that attract federal deployments. You're generating tens of millions monthly for the organization. Personally, money is abstract. Freedom is gone. Level 8, the strategic coordinator. You rarely touch the street. Your role is inter-plaza coordination, aligning supply from production zones to export routes. CJNG has demonstrated capacity for armored convoys and advanced comms. Your task is keeping operations synchronized without drawing heat. You negotiate with allied groups and deconflict with rivals when profitable. International attention rises after a high-profile incident linked to your network. Arrests follow in another state. You sacrifice a subordinate to stabilize relationships and reduce scrutiny. Level 9, the High Command. You sit near the top tier. Global routes, Pacific ports to North American corridors, move under plans you approve. You're less concerned with cash than continuity. CJNG's leadership prioritizes redundancy to survive captures. Assassination attempts are routine. Family lives separately under assumed identities. You rotate safe houses and avoid patterns. Retirement isn't real, you know too much. The only exits are prison or the grave. Level 10, Supermax. A raid at dawn, maybe a betrayal, maybe signals intelligence. You're extradited. Now it's ADX. Florence. 23 hours a day in isolation. No phones, no convoys, no cash envelopes. The organization adapts without you. Someone else fills the role. Outside, another teenager sits on a plastic chair watching a road, waiting for his first text to matter. This story is based on real-world structures, tactics, and operations used by the Cartel Jalisco Nueva Generación, CJNG, one of the most powerful and militarized criminal organizations in Mexico today. In fact, as recently as February 2026, Mexican security forces carried out a major military operation targeting CJNG leadership, reportedly killing its founder, Nemesio El Mencho Oseguera Cervantes, which triggered retaliatory violence across multiple states, including road blockades, arson attacks, and armed confrontations between cartel gunmen and the National Guard. Events like these highlight the real danger cartel violence poses, not just to rival groups, but to civilians caught in the crossfire. Entire cities like Guadalajara saw flights suspended and residents sheltering in place after clashes left both cartel members and security forces dead. This isn't just a story, it's a reality that affects millions of lives every day. If you found this video interesting, make sure to give it a like and subscribe for more real-world cartel breakdowns.